Hi everybody, I'm Mahin and welcome to the Sunday in the Studio edition of the Bellydance Quickies. So today we are going to look at the basic mechanics behind a barrel turn. Now we do barrel turns and oftentimes you see them with wings or you see them with veils or you see them by themselves. Sometimes you see them with a sword. Well, I'm going to show you all of those things, but we're going to go over the basics of the mechanics of a barrel turn and a really good tip for practicing them. So let's get started. All right, so when you do a barrel turn, what you are looking for is to get like the biggest surface area across the line of sight. So what I mean by that is if you can imagine that like I'm a flat paper doll, right? So if I'm here and someone's looking at me straight on, I'm occupying the most space in their visual field. As soon as I start to turn this way, then other things like movements like this through the body become more visible, but if I'm looking for that flat space, the more I turn away, the less space I take up. So now imagine that you have something big in your arms like wings or a veil. You want that surface area to be exposed. That's what makes it look big and amazing, right? You see that circle, that right circle kind of rotating in front of you. So in order to do that, you have to practice staying perpendicular to the line of sight of your viewer. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of explore where the body positions for these are. So mirror is going to be my audience here. And here, arms are out to the side. Now, one of the things about a barrel turn is that we're always using our waist to maneuver so that our upper body, our arms in relationship to our torso, stay as much at a 90-degree angle as we can, so that keeps our space wide. So facing the front, we're going to be here. Now when we turn to the side, I'm going to tip down so that I'm going to be with my audience side arm low, and then when I go to the back, I'm going to have level out this way. So then I'm going to come down, and when I'm here, and if you look at me this way, if I turn sideways, you can see I'm trying to keep my arms as much in a straight line to each other as I can. So I get most of my bend here, but then I'm going to have to adjust them a little bit. But then as I come back, you can see it come here. So I'm going to go down. Oops, audience is this way. Here, and across, and down, and this way, and down, and here, and here, and here. Good. So that's the basics of it, of where you want to position your body. Some people like to cross-turn these, and that's fine. And it works pretty well if you have a bunch of people to keep together in a choreography. Some people prefer to turn them down like this and can move fairly well like that. Some people prefer to move their feet on the releve. So any one of those that will get a smooth turn for you is going to work. So I'm kind of more of a releve-ish person here. So here, and I kind of bore my way around here. Good. So one of the big challenges for a barrel turn is keeping these flat and kind of keeping your orientation about, you have to use your proprioceptive sense about your space around you and know where you are in space. So one good way to train that I find is to go up towards the wall. So what I like to do is I like to have people come about, let's say I'm about 18 inches or so away from the wall, maybe a little closer. I could get closer. So here, I'm going to take my arm down, and I'm going to make sure that I don't hit the wall. I'm going to try and skim this space here, and I'm going to use the wall to help me get a sense of what flat feels like. Okay? Here, and again, you can do flat on your feet, or you can do more up on the top, here, like that. So by using the mirror, you can train yourself to feel what that flat plane feels like, how much bend you need in each space, and also you're going to get some feedback because if you go crooked, you're going to tap the wall. So that's a really handy thing. All right, so that's what that looks like. Let's come back here, and we're going to go ahead and take this in a space without a wall. So we're going to come down and around, feet of your choice. Remember what it felt like to tilt the body. Good. All right, so when you're first starting out, you're going to find that one side is definitely your favorite. You want to practice both. So when you're deciding what do you mean practice both, it's whether you start here and you come down this way, or here and you come down this way. Try them both, and I'm sure you're going to figure out which one is your favorite. All right, so I said I would show you this with veil, and with a sword, and with wings, and we will do that. Check the link down there. Follow me over to my page, and I'll show you all of those things.